With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The Black Hole's been waiting all year for this one. It's the Battle of the Bay, and we're underway from Oakland. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Let's go now. 52 to the base. Check. 52's the mic.
Hey, come on, no, come on. No.
First down, Vic being chased out left. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Set. 2's the mic. Pittsburgh. 2, Mike 5-2. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic escaping the pressure right. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Double dog.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
We're going to work.
And a version. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And with the play clock about to expire, Kyle Shanahan's going to use a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Go! Come on, set. 2's the mic. 70 ending. 2. All day, punt.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
That's it, baby. That's it.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Forced out to his left. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And all the way inside the Oakland 20 into the red zone.
Baby, all day.
A big play there for the Niners. 45 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And that's complete to Sanders.
Oh, yeah!
It's a gain of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack that time by Michael Strahan. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down.
New Mike 52.
Here's Michael Vick.
I'm coming after you.
Dancing to his
coming
left.
after you. I'm coming after you.
And the pressure gets to him again. John Randall dropping the hammer.
Talking about.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating 1st downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
We spend so much time talking about the physical side of the game. How about the mental side? They just gave up a field goal, but they didn't get down at all. Big time return. They're set up to try and at least tie the game up.
Check 99. Sixth guy. Check sixth guy.
Yes. Kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm coming. Check up, yo.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Twist. Check.
Now a 1st down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. They'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike's 50. Hey, I'm coming after you.
This time, Jackson will throw it. Flush to his right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
24 is the mic. Let's go, defense. And here we go. 24 is the mic.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this 1st quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Gang, baby.
To throw, Vic. Buying time to his left. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 18 yards, 1st down Niners. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run, it's Sanders. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Watch Mike.
Cut.
On 2nd and 9. Vic, blitz coming, and down he goes. Michael Strahan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Use the mic.
Hey, let's get in them hoes.
Whip. Watch the stone.
Travel. Crunch. Back. Hey, Mike.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trailed 3-0 after the INT last time led to a field goal, but now another fresh start here, 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3.
All day. Whoa!
Let's get it.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
50's the mic.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
4 down. Let's go. Come on.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
All day.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's easy work.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, it looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short, and that leads to a fourth down. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. On 4th down, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. From 3 yards out, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And he'll get into the end zone to make it a 5-point game. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
We got double tight.
6. 3 down. Odd. Hut, go.
Hey, check 24.
Vic will look to throw on first down. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Hey. We got 3 down.
Tighten up.
On the ball.
Throwing again. Vic. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
We got 3.
Now here's Vic. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked by the Hall of Famer Mel Blount. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. 19 seconds showing the play in the half as they come up here 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson sliding out of the pocket. He'll run it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Ready. 15 Lonnie. 50.
Who that?
Zip. Jack Rabbit. Hut.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Switch.
They run again with Jackson.
Get there.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. They run on first down with Jackson.
Check 50.
And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Joker.
A carry for the fullback. It's Corey Schlesinger. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
We don't want this. Check hot route.
On first down, Jackson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Mike's 50. I'm going.
On second and 11 now. Jackson rolling to his right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
The first pure kicker ever in the Hall of Fame, Jan Stenerud, to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. This is a game where the defenses, they need to be on their toes because you got quarterbacks here, yes, that can throw the football, but they can also run it very well, too.
Mobile quarterbacks. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Let's go. 18 Gator, 18 Gator.
45. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Hatch it, hatch it.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
Jam him, jam him. Go. Jam.
Now a carry for Sanders.
Go, go, run, run, run.
That one good for 13 and a Raider first
Come
down.
on, baby. Let's go.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Got him.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Check safety, check safety. Check 24, check 24. Check 3, check 3.
On second down, this is Jackson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down.
Shift. Check.
Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Now Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Out.
45. The mic. On the ball.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike.
Now Jackson throwing on fourth down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And no, incomplete.
Good work, boys.
Boy, they took a shot there on the first play. Tried to start it out with a bang, but it's second down. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Now a give right side. Peyton. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9.
You don't know no better.
Express.
Check in motion.
A shotgun snap for Newton. He completes it to Julio Jones. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
52. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here. Hey! Mike, 52.
From the red zone now, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to his running back, Peyton. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Let's go, baby. Let's
11 more on that one and another first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Handle in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play. The pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Here we go.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. On second down now. It's Sanders. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down now looming.
Rotate. Spell.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson flushed out right. He may try and run for this. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos.
Ready. Ready, 88.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
3 down.
Express. Motion.
From the gun, here's Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver.
Oh, yeah, that's the score, baby.
A 20-yard touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call, so they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Double tight, guys, double tight.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. That is not going to get it done. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance, and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out, and the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Double tight, double tight.
Hey, we got 3 down, 3 down.
Express. Motion.
On On 1st and 10, Newton. This is caught, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Marvin Harrison, 85 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I'm not sure that they have illusions right now of, okay, we're going to score 8 times in a row and we're going to be terrific. But to get one, that was huge for them. That has to feel much better right now.
And you do have, we're still in the first half. You do have the entire second half. There's something about that goose egg that just went bad on that board, but now they've broken it.
Yeah, broken through. Can they maintain the pace? We'll see as we go along.
Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Single.
Gun. 81, key 81.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. On first down, Newton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Express! I got you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts, and still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter.
3 down.
Here's a throw caught by Gronkowski.
Let's go. Let's do this.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action.
It's been a long day for you. Express! Wise motion.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Forced out to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Credit the great Michael Strahan with a sack.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Newton now to throw. Caught by Jones. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
This is caught. Gronkowski.
Let's go, baby.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Extra point by Elam, up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Let's go.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Jackson under pressure again, and down he goes again. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Jackson. And an alley to run. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And the Broncos are going to get the football. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that, just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
4 down. No, check that. We're going to Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. Let's go. Dash, go.
On first down, it's Newton. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Let's go.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. Get
Now Newton on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown.
Yeah, score.
As his guys are in for 6. As his guys continue to pour it on. Elam on here for the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Elam to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter three, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
We'll see what they have up their sleeve.
Check 26. Check.
Space to maneuver at the 40. A Raider first down, 17 yards. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Check tight end. Check tight. Check tight.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Switch.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike.
Hey, I'm coming. Run!
It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ready. 45's the mic. Check. 45's the mic.
You ain't got nothing.
Off.
45 is Mike. 45.
Yo. I'm coming.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Harrison, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 37. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 37-yard line. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team. drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Yeah, still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. To throw is Newton. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Raiders pick it up. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
45's the mic.
Yeah.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Here we go.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. To throw is Jackson. The Sanders has got it complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
I know, set. 70 Indy. 45's the mic. Here we go, G. Hey, me, I got him. I got motion man. Me, I got this.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Don't let him breathe.
And he's
Don't
got
let
a man. It's T.O.
Play that tight D.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Champ Bailey. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 40, the 30, 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver.
Too easy for him.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Elam now to add the extra point. Now the PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Hello?
They had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
Hello?
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
When I come to Modern Matrix the third, you see you got some cheese on. Man, show ramen noodle forehead self, but don't you ever talk to Matrix like that again. Sup, ramen noodle forehead?
Elam now to kick this one away.
Man, show ramen noodle forehead, bruh. Well, you got something wrong.
Tell him he should try to play without cheating.
Bro, you probably play without
The
cheating,
Raider
man.
offense set to get this
cow.
drive started. And following the pick six, and they decent
Probably
field position and throwing that
stop
pick
cheating,
six,
bro.
we'll see
No
how they
cow.
attack this
Cheating
drive.
somehow.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back
Yeah,
in.
but they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It'll be a loss of a full